Hi, everybody. This is Carly and Kayla, the owners of Requestor app. We are here today with Trey Lewis, and this interview is brought to you by Primetime Country. Trey, how are we feeling on this Monday?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Awesome, awesome.
I got back from the road like Sunday at like 5 a.m. and then I leave today again at midnight. So
Oh, well, it's been
Where
very
where
it's
are
a
you heading
Monday.
to? Where are you heading to?
I'm headed up to Boston. I have a show with Kid Rock Wednesday, and then Thursday I get to go fishing with the guys from Wicked Tuna. And
fun.
then we're headed to Bristow, VA, and somewhere up in New Jersey Saturday. So a lot of traveling. It'll be fun though.
Yeah.
That should be fun. Hopefully, you got a couple hours of sleep before we woke you up for the interview and everything.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Just a little bit. But you've definitely had a couple exciting days recently. A brand new single just came out. Let's talk about How About We Don't.
Yeah, so it was just one of those things where like I put it on TikTok and then people started using the sound and I was like, okay, cool, we're gonna because I had a song scheduled to come out like on September 1st, but now we're gonna put it out. We're gonna push it back to like later in September, and it was just one of those things where like if my fans show me that they like a song, I'm not gonna make them wait 8 weeks and like try to push it and make it go like number one on iTunes charts like because like I mean people will listen to, even if you buy a song on iTunes, like that's cool and I appreciate that, but like I know you're just going to listen to it on Spotify or Apple Music or Google Play or whatever. So um I'm just at the point now to where like if I have so many songs just in the tank, if my fans like them, that I'm just going to put it out. I have the
I love
power just to call people and just put it out. So it was pretty cool. I wrote the song about a situationship I've been in the last 2 years, like a lot of
it.
my songs, and
Mhm.
we've
Yeah, you're like
we've
the
gone,
professional, I feel like breakup song
Kind of
artist.
guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I have a lot of love songs I've written too, and a lot of serious songs, but it just seems like people tend to um gravitate towards the breakup song. So
Maybe
that's what.
they feel it a little
I was
more.
to say it's very
Yeah.
relatable. Everyone's probably had a
Yeah.
situationship or a breakup,
Yeah,
all of that. So I'm guessing my ex came over. Also had to do with said situationship, I'm assuming.
same girl, same thing
Same
with single again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Single again, same girl. So yeah,
Hey, she's helping you write some great
I know.
music. If
that's
anything
right.
Wait,
else,
wait,
That's
wait.
right.
Does she get a little cut of
I,
this?
she should, right?
Yeah,
If we end up,
I mean, she inspired the whole thing.
yes.
yeah, if we end up getting married or something, I guess she gets half anyway. So
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
it'll be all
go.
right.
Absolutely love that. So let's talk a little bit about tour on Kid Rock. So we've been on tour with him, been going all around, having some good times.
Yeah, it's great. It's I remember last January we were just trying to like figure out what we were going to do as far as like touring went. I mean, the year before that in 2020 with our first song that blew up and went crazy all over the internet. We played like 180 something shows from December 2020 into 2021. And we just kind of burned up the road just playing like my shows, and the goal for the next year was to get on a tour with a major artist, and for a while we kind of had a little bit of trouble with the nature of that song being kind of vulgar and being what it is. We were having trouble like finding a tour to be on that somebody that wanted to be associated with that song, um and then we got the call from Kid Rock's team that he wanted to have me out for his entire tour, which started in April and ends in October. And I was like, oh, what a blessing. So we've been out with him and it's been fun. And it started to open some doors for us. We just played a show with Brantley Gilbert up in Evansville. That was fun. And we got some more exciting stuff with some different artists coming up soon. So we just, I think that, music in the music world is like one thing you got to do is you got to get people to listen to your music. And it's like, that's the hardest thing. You can be the greatest singer in the world. You can have the greatest songs in the world, but you got to get people to listen to them first. You got to create that demand.
Mhm.
And, the other part is like, you know, got to have somebody to give you a shot, you know. So I feel like we've done a good job with me and my team, you know, getting people to listen to the music. But we just needed that shot, and we're so grateful that Bob Kid Rock did that, and it's definitely opened some doors for us. So we're excited.
Absolutely love
That's
that.
awesome.
I think that is great.
Yeah.
You know, I have to bring it up because we're talking about this song.
All right.
Okay, let's just talk about it really quick. How does it feel? You know, you're saying this song's a little vulgar and whatnot, but obviously everybody absolutely loves Stick Down in Dallas. I got to tell you, it probably is one of the most requested songs when at the bar. It's also the highest paying song. If you want them to play that song, you got to pay them $100. How does that feel? You got that high ticket
It was
song.
fun. Last night I went down to Broadway here in Nashville, and one of the guys I'm friends with from the Kid Rock tour, he has like a little. He was down there, and he was at Kid Rock's bar, so I went in there, and one of my friends was playing, and I was just kind of in the little VIP thing on the side of the stage, and I got on stage. Nobody knew who I was at first, and then I started singing "Dig Down Dallas," and then I went over to the Valentine where my buddy Paxton P was playing, and I got up and I played like an hour worth of covers, you know, and then I busted that song out, and everybody went crazy. And,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just pretty cool. Like, but I remember, you know, like I had $100 in my pocket from the weekend earlier, and I was like, I know this is $100 song. You know, I told the crowd, I was like, this is typically, you know, $100 song. I said, so y'all got it for free tonight. So here's $100. I put it in the tip jar. I was like, everybody in this place needs to come tip the band. So it's pretty cool to have a song that's like up there with Freebird as far as tips go, you know, in the cover world.
Absolutely.
You know?
It's awesome.
And I mean, I played covers for 7 years straight. That was like my main time job. You know, I played 4 nights a week, 4 hours straight. So it's really cool to have, you know, a band that covers your songs. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah. So who was that inspired by?
Same girl.
Honestly, that song was just a joke between friends.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just one day we were riding in the car, and I told my roommate Matt McKinney, which he was one of the writers on the song. I said, you know, dude, I've been putting out music since 2013, and nobody ever really listened to it. I was like, I'm gonna put this song out. I think it'll be funny. And I honestly, we didn't think that it would be. It was nothing but just like a campfire. Like all our friends here in Nashville knew it, but I'll never forget. I was driving down to Huntsville, Alabama, to play a 4-hour acoustic show, and I posted this video on TikTok of us in the studio recording the song. And when I got to the end of my 4-hour gig, I got back on TikTok, and it had 3 million views.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I know, that is so cool. It's crazy, like what TikTok can do. I mean, you can make a video and no one sees it, and then you're like, put something out there that you're like, okay, example, I went viral for literally painting a wall in my bathroom. Don't know why anybody would see that, but it's amazing that you put that out there. You didn't know what would happen. Come back 4 hours later, and there's 3 million views.
Yeah, I mean, what I love about TikTok is it puts everything back in the artist's hands. You know, where before it was like when you moved to Nashville or a town or whatever to pursue your dreams, it's like, man, I got to get a record deal. I got to post a deal. I can't do this on my own. Where TikTok is a complete do-it-yourself, you know, app, and it really helps. You know, it helps people that have never ever even played a gig in their entire life. You know, which is not always a good thing. You know, I mean, you know, they'll blow up on TikTok and they've never even played a show, and then all of a sudden they get signed and they're like, you know, don't even know what they're doing. But like, you know, I've been doing this for 12 years, you know, and I could never get anybody to listen to my stuff. I could never even get anybody to give me half of a chance, you know. And I put a song out like that, you know, and it went crazy. And I've had a couple other songs do well. I had Single Again went #1 in January, you know, and that was my song that made me not a one-hit wonder anymore. But but you know, it's like there's a band called Muscadine Bloodline. They have a song that's been popping off on TikTok right now. It's called Me on You, you know. But I've been going to see those guys play for, you know, for 7 or 8 years, you know, and those guys are, you know, they were already on a tour bus before, you know, before anything ever popped off on TikTok, but they've been at it for a long time. They've been playing shows with all different kinds of bands and selling tickets on their own. So what TikTok did for them was just make their small business even bigger, you know? So I think it's really just like a really cool thing. It's that, you know, it's just like, I tell people all the time, look, I know it's cringy to get on videos and like lip sync and like do stuff, but it's like, you want to make some money, you know what I mean? You want to like have a career, just do it, you know? It's like
just do it. I actually I'll tell Kayla this all the time. Like we, you know, do videos and different things. I lived it, so I don't rewatch it, so it's not cringy to me. I'm like, I put it out there. If they like it, they like it, but I lived it. I don't need to rewatch all that.
For sure. I agree.
Exactly.
And if you just figure out a way to like make it, you know, make it your own, you know, and like just be yourself, then it's cool, you know. But it's the first time you ever look at yourself on a camera, like on the phone, it's like it's a little weird, but you know, once you get used to it, it just becomes a part of life, you know.
Or hearing yourself. Maybe a little less weird for you with, you know, recording and whatnot, but us hearing ourselves on film or when we're doing interviews or whatnot, it's so weird to hear your own voice in a recording.
Yeah. The first time you ever hear it, you're like, oh God, I really sound
I know.
like
I was
that.
like, I'm loud and annoying. Like, like you do most of the talking.
No, but it is weird and it's something we're getting used to. But like you said, you would encourage everybody to do it. I would absolutely do the same thing, as encourage people who do have something that they want to put out there to actually get it out there, because you never know who you're going to connect with.
Yeah, and it's, you know, you never, exactly. You never know what's going to happen. And, you know, I live my life with the philosophy of I don't want to be like 50 years old and look back and be like, what if I would have done that?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
100%. I want to, like, I know I love music and I know that's what I want to do with my life. So, like, I don't ever want to look back and be like, well, what if I would have done this or what if I would have did that? You know, I just want to know that, well, heck, I can't be mad at myself. I gave it everything I had, you know?
Absolutely. I think that's how we all should be.
Yep.
I love it. Well, let's do like some random questions. Let's
all right.
Know you a little better. Let's hear. So let's say today, on this very beautiful day, you woke up and you had a superpower. Okay. You had one superpower. What are you going to pick you're going to have? And then what are you going to utilize it for?
I would be able to fly.
Fly, save some time.
Yeah, just go wherever I want. You know, I could just go down to Alabama for a few hours and go fishing and then come back and start my day. I could fish for like an hour, you know, and just fly right back.
I mean, that would be cool. That would be pretty cool. I think I would want to be invisible. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, because then you could go in and you could kind of like a super spy. You can kind of see what's going on, feel out the situation. You never know.
What about read people's minds?
Oh, that's scary though.
That could hurt your feelings. That could hurt your feelings really fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle that.
I was going to say, that is something about being invisible too. What if you were like the quote unquote fly on the wall and then they're talking shit about you or something?
Yeah. What if your lover's hanging out with what's his name? You know,
I know.
You have to
or they're getting digged down in Dallas or something.
Yeah.
But I would know because I would be invisible on the wall, so I would know, and nobody can pull the wool over my eyes. That is something.
Yeah.
What are you picking as your superpower?
Oh shit, I'm Superman, but like the girl version.
Oh, you want it all?
I want it all.
Like Wonder Woman.
Yes.
There you go.
I want to do all of it. I want to be strong enough. I want to fly. I want
fast.
I want to shoot fire out of my eyes. I want to hear everything.
Look really good.
Yep.
It all.
Yeah.
And my only weakness is kryptonite.
Her only weakness is Thor.
Actually.
That's her only one.
Okay, so tell us something, Trey Lewis, without music, with people wouldn't know if they could Google or get on your social media or anything like that. Tell us something completely off the wall about you.
I don't know. I'm pretty much an open scroll. I feel like everybody knows everything about me. Y'all might not know this, but I've been sober for 15 years. So that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yes.
I got introduced to drugs and alcohol at a very young age. I went to rehab when I was like 19 and got brainwashed in 12-step meetings, and I've been sober ever since. So
that's fabulous.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Props to you.
Yeah. So I'm just letting you know, the guy that sings about dicks and butt fucks, you know, and has a good time, you know, it can be cool with not having to get messed up, and you would never know it,
You know,
Absolutely.
that's okay.
unless I told you.
I like to party, but I love Jesus. Like, it's cool. Like, you can do.
Yeah,
I think there's a balance for
Yeah.
everybody, and I think that's
right.
fabulous that you found that, and how far you've come. I mean, 15 years is a long time.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
sometimes
Now, do you
it feels
find
like
that
a
hard on
different.
the road with like just the nature of being on the road, you know?
I
Partying.
really haven't. I mean, I guess my whole thing is just like, if I thought that doing that stuff was fun for me, then I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Then I wouldn't be sober, but what alcohol does to me and does to, say, my guitar player or my bass player or my drummer or my manager, like, what it does to them, it doesn't do to me. It does something different to me. And that's, I have a mind of, when I drink, I have the mind of an alcoholic, and it's not a good thing. So, so I'm not ever really tempted, I don't have any kind of like reservation that I could ever do it like a normal person. I just know that me and alcohol don't mix well together.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to it. I break out in handcuffs. So.
That's
actually kind of funny.
I'm sorry. That's a good one.
I was going to say, because I do think people can actually be allergic.
That's my dad joke for the day. Yeah.
Well, I liked it. I think it was pretty good. So let's do one more fun one before we get all wrapped up today. Let's do your your hard no and your hell yes. So hard no, I'm not going in a haunted house. I'm not letting anybody pay to scare me, or I'm not paying to get scared. My hell yes, fried pickles and cowboy boots. What are yours?
Okay. I guess my hell no would be snakes.
Okay.
Girls with snakes on their, like, girls will have like snakes on their Instagram and like, or their Tinder profile. It's like Tinder or like Bumble or like whatever, when they're like holding snakes, it's an automatic.
Swipe left.
I don't care who you are. So snakes is like my hell no, not doing that. Then my hell yeah would be like, I don't know, fishing and sitting around a campfire playing guitars. I guess that's like, two things I really love to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's yours?
Oh shoot. I like how you pulled this question out of the blue. Hell no are cats, or dating and you do with a cat. Like, if you got a cat, sorry. No.
What if they have like a dog and a cat?
No, dogs are cool. Cat, it weirds me out. They weird me out,
And she has smaller dogs too, not ginormous. She can't have a horse.
Yeah. I've dated a guy with like the Great Danes and things, and it's very scary when you're alone with them and they just look at you, and like, that's what freaks me out, is when I'm like alone, or like in the middle of the night, the cat eyes like are staring at you. It's creepy.
All right.
It's creepy.
I like that. And your hell yes.
Hell yes. My hell yes are country music concerts, vodka soda, and my weed pen. Sorry.
Hell yes.
All good.
At least she's honest. Those are good. I mean,
well, and getting dick down in a nice relationship. The nice way.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, Trey, thank you for taking a couple minutes to sit down with us today.
Of course.
Everybody, if they are ready to download your song, it's basically on every streaming platform right now. Find you on social media, TikTok, all of that.
We'll say that again. I didn't hear you on that.
Are you on all the social handles?
All the streaming platforms, all social media.
Do you have all?
Yeah, I'm on all of them, except for I'm on all of them. At Trey Lewis Music is my Instagram and all that. And then my newest single, How About We Don't? It's out everywhere. So appreciate y'all for having me on.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. We'll see y'all later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.